Hello, dickheads! Welcome to episode number 93 of the world's most worthless podcast, Podcastration Classic. You probably hear my neighbors mowing their grass because this is a mid-August day in western Pennsylvania, and that's what we do when it's raining every fucking day, is because it's like a rainforest up here this year. Anyway, the video for this one is of me and Brett biking a trail up near Clarion, Pennsylvania. I was actually going to take a weekend off of riding bikes, do some other shit around the house, but Brett texted me and asked if I wanted to go ride bikes on a cloudy, overcast day, and I said, fuck yeah. So we did. It's a cool trail. Nothing spectacular, but what the hell, we did it. I had some good shots on the way back, and the sun came out a little bit, but of course, my camera's stability thing quit working. So that sucks. But good news is, Brett gave me his old GoPro, and it has the good stability on it, and everything seems to work all right. So I'm going to be using that. I got some other new gear, so hopefully from now on, every podcast after this should be a little better, at least more stable. The actual podcast for this one from 2023 is the second episode of Paul talking about his California vacation him and Brooke went to. It'd be cool if I could get some California video for this podcast, but I'm keeping it DIY, and I'm stuck here in Pennsylvania and going nowhere near California. But, here comes the mower making a lot of noise, so I'm going to keep this intro short as usual. But yes, this is us biking near Clarion, Shippensville on a cool trail. We make a few stops, but the camera is very shaky, so I'll try to slow it down editing and make it watchable, but it's probably crap. Hopefully that's the end of that. Till next time, Podcastration Classic out.
Podcastration's gonna rock the nation in 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, oopie doopie. I guess we're back to talking again.
I should have went and got a beer. I'm out.
Here. I don't have any for you.
That's all right.
Dang it!
I'll get one at the...
Brooke, how about you? Can you?
No, I'll get one.
She's like
How's yours? Beer.
tasty.
We'll have to get one for another beer review if we keep going too far.
Yeah,
But-
I'm just gonna work on this one. I do have to play hockey in a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna finish this half beer.
All right, so we are... this will be part 2 of the
Part 2 of vacation.
vacation talk. Yes, it is. So...
Okay, so
pick up where we left off. We left off at...
We didn't kick that
The dead guy. The dead guy.
We didn't fuck with the dead guy. We went back to our hotel. We got our bags. Left the hotel. Went to the rental car place. Rented a Toyota Camry. Toyota Camrys, everybody.
Ooh.
Shout out Toyota Camry. Pretty nice car. Decently... Yeah, I'm gonna say a Toyota Camry is a nice car. We had satellite radio, which is very nice, and I'm assuming that was a 4-cylinder because it did not have a ton of zip to it. It was a quick car.
Yeah, I'm sure they just get the cheapest motor. We're more fuel efficient, maybe.
They had the option of a Dodge Challenger, a Challenger, for $25 extra, and I debated it.
That would have been tempting.
They said it wasn't the RT.
Yeah, still a Challenger. Was it a V8? At least?
I wasn't the RT.
Yeah, a V6 fake muscle car. It ain't worth. That'd be stupid.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
That's why I said.
I didn't know if there's like a lower V8. I mean, if it's a V8, even if it's a wussy V8.
I asked him if it was the RT, and he said no. And he didn't say it's still pretty fast.
He just said no.
He said no. Yeah.
Yeah, like,
so he didn't.
don't waste your time.
He could have sold me on it. Honestly, for like $30, like, you know what? I think I'll try it. He didn't upsell me.
It's a good thing you didn't. Is this going to be a spoiler alert?
Mm-mm.
Because...
Don't say it.
Yeah, okay.
This is a different thing.
Okay, you keep going.
So, basically, get in the car, start driving. We're heading to Salt Lake City, Utah. It's a 6-hour drive, I believe. And speed limit's like 80, I suppose. Yeah, it's about 80. And you know what? As I look back on it, I guess the car was pretty
He knows
quick.
what it is now.
Shut up. Yeah, what you're thinking of didn't happen yet.
Okay.
And honestly, it's not that exciting.
No, that's
Like,
just fun.
you're teasing a part of the story that's not worth teasing. It's just not that exciting. I got a speeding ticket.
Yeah.
Big fucking deal.
I'll just remember a bunch on a podcast
Yeah.
and on a vacation we trash talk Brooke for getting one, and this
Yeah.
is just funny. It's funny.
So-
yeah, your turn. Like, that was the thing. I was like, well, good thing you didn't get an RT fucking Dodge
I would
Challenger.
have outrun the cops.
Yeah, you might have been on a YouTube or on the news.
Yeah. So basically, the drive from Vegas to Salt Lake City, is I-15 the entire way. You're on one road for like basically 500 miles.
Is it just mostly desert-ish view?
Not much to see. Mountains.
Yeah.
It's mountainous, then it's not mountainous. Like, you know.
That's what I thought about there. I'm like, the area is really neat for us because it's different.
Yeah.
But like living
If you
there,
lived there,
oh my
yeah.
goodness.
They would
Like,
think,
I just
people
want a
would think,
fucking
like, wow,
tree.
you got so many wands and
There's
bends
no
and
shade.
trees. Yeah. Your trees change colors. That's crazy. And like we drive and we look out like west, like, man, I can see for like 4 miles.
Yeah.
That's insane. For them, like, oh yeah, this is so boring. For me, it's like, that's crazy. You could see this far.
Yeah, and they come over here and they're like, look at all this vegetation. Look
Yeah.
how green it is. And we're like, yeah.
I can't believe I
Cool.
can't see past 50 yards.
Look at all these deers in the road.
Yeah.
And we're like, yeah, they're fucking awesome to hit with your car.
So, like, a lot of that drive, like, it's so desolate. There's stretches where you're just going 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
There's nobody there. Like, you know, you're just moving. There's nothing to run into.
Apparently there's a cop somewhere.
That was different. That was not in that area.
I hear you.
So, it was just a long, dumb, boring drive. Yeah, I say that.
No
like,
star.
it's still cool.
Yeah.
We had XM. Shout out Mojo Nixon. Outlaw Country.
Mojo Nixon. Is that the name of the station?
That's
Or like a
that's the
DJ?
That's
Yeah.
a DJ, Mojo Nixon.
Mojo Nixon. Okay.
He had a band. Do you ever listen to Mojo Nixon?
Oh.
Oh.
Well, that I know of. I mean,
All right, that's the band we're going to plug. Mojo
All right.
Nixon.
Mojo Nixon.
Mojo Nixon and the Toad
Here,
Lickers.
I'll play a little bit of Mojo Nixon right here.
Play Tie My Pecker to My Leg.
All right, here's some. Wait, is that a real name? Are you just fucking with me?
No, that's the real name of
All right, here's
songs.
some of Tie My Pecker to My Leg. Yeah.
It's going steady with the pig in the barn. Grandma's getting down with the ear of corn. Gonna tie my pecker to my leg, to my leg. Gonna tie my pecker to my leg. Watching mom shave her pussy really gets the kids hard. Grandpa's trying to fuck something in the front yard. Tie my pecker to my leg, to my leg. Gonna tie my pecker.
All right, that was Mojo Nixon with probably the coolest song title I've ever heard in my life.
Mojo Nixon and the Toad Lickers is one of his bands.
Oh my goodness!
Spelled liquor like liquor and poker.
I'm hoping this sends me down a rabbit hole, and this is my new favorite.
Oh yeah, you're
thing.
gonna like Mojo Nixon. I
Okay.
can't believe you didn't know Mojo
No,
Nixon.
that I know of. Like I said, maybe
Elvis
maybe
is
it'll
Everywhere is another big
ring a bell when I hear it. You know, maybe people played it for me, and I just didn't. You know, off the top of my
Yeah.
head, I don't remember that.
Mojo Nixon's one of those like psychobilly cowpunk guys from like the mid '80s.
Yeah.
Like a punk cowboy type thing.
Okay.
Funny stuff. He's a good radio host too.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you guys were.
Oh.
So where were you going to?
So we were going to Salt Lake City.
City.
We were renting an RV the next day, and then that day we were driving into Salt Lake City, staying overnight, and then going to the airport the next morning to pick up the RV that we rented like from a guy online.
Yeah. From a guy online.
Yeah. I guess it sounds
You
weird.
just said that so casual. Oh, that just sounds ethical. Like,
I don't know.
is that where you saw the dead guy?
That guy and him
Got
had
your
nothing to do
speeding
with
ticket
each
in an
other.
RV. Now that would be funny.
Dude, you can't. Well, we'll get to that.
I know.
We'll get to that.
I've never driven one, but I've. They're RVs.
So,
You get maybe a ticket for going too slow.
yeah. So, we stay at like this hotel. Everybody in the hotel is really fancy looking. Like I could tell, like you could tell very early on in like the check-in process that we're pieces of shit. And I didn't consider myself a piece of shit. And then I go to this hotel and I realize like, oh, I think I'm a piece of shit.
You're in a rented Toyota Corolla, and
Yeah.
it's just still nicer than Brighton.
There's Bentleys and they're all like
Don't you wish you
old
had
white
your
guys.
Honda Accord?
Oh my goodness. I can't
Hey,
afford a Honda.
you can podcast or what's the news on your Honda? while we're at it.
Okay, while I was on vacation, I got my Honda Civic inspected. No big deal. Big whoop.
Because it hasn't been inspected, for like 2 years now or something?
Yeah, it's never been inspected in the state of Pennsylvania. Big whoop. Now it's inspected. The only reason I did it was because I was going to have a baby, and I feel like if I have a baby, I should have it driving in an inspected car. No big whoop.
Yeah.
I don't see what the big deal is.
Speeding
Blah, blah,
tickets,
blah.
no inspection, jeez. All
Well,
right.
I am inspected.
You are inspected now.
I'm inspected. My car is inspected.
Inspect her gadget.
I paid money to have someone do what I already knew. Say my car was safe. Now the state knows
now
it's
the
safe.
cops know it's safe.
Yeah.
That's what matters.
But who gives a
The cops do.
turd?
The Armstrong County court system.
Armstrong County wouldn't. I'd never go there. Here's the thing. I only take my car.
Just the thing for them to...
I only take my car to and from work. It drives on 28 at 5:30 in the morning to 5:55 in the morning, and then on 2:30 from 2:30 to 3:30 in the afternoon. There's no cops when I'm driving, and if there are, I know where they sit on 28. So I just go into the slow lane and drive slow in those designated areas. It never comes up. I know what to avoid. There's no reason for me to get a car inspected when I'm never gonna get caught. I'm never gonna get caught. I take my other vehicles. When I go other places, I take my inspected vehicles. I have my Civic strictly for driving to work. I drive to and fro on 28. Never gonna get caught. Never have been caught. Never gonna get caught again. So once again, say it again.
Yes.
Touch blue, make it true. Nobody has to tell me that my car is safe. I do my own oil changes. I mess with the brakes. I play with them. I know my car's
sounds
safe.
like a...
I know my car's safe. It doesn't need anyone.
This is like a Honda commercial.
I don't need some strung out meth head to put some kind of like adapter on my car to tell me that, oh yeah, your emissions is fine. I know it's fine. I would smell it if it weren't. My check engine light would come on. Hey, your car is structurally sound for roads. I know it is. I drive it every day. I work on it.
Preaching to the choir.
If there's an issue, I Google it, and then I fix what Google tells me.
I've driven my car uninspected numerous times. It was just never intentional.
I didn't see any reason to get it done. The only reason I did
But I've got pulled over before, at least once, maybe twice, and I was drinking.
well, that's something else.
I got out of it. Yeah.
I don't drink and drive in that car.
He does it in the other one.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right,
I don't
let's
drink and drive in that car.
enough about work.
I don't smuggle
and
drugs
driving.
in that car.
Let's continue this vacation talk. So
we're at his hotel in Salt Lake City. It's kind of fancy. Honestly, it reminded me of like, you remember that hotel we stayed at in Gettysburg that was like really way too big for like what?
yeah,
they had
well, it
going
was
on?
like a couple facilities merged together. It was like three separate buildings became one.
So this hotel was like the functionality of that just in like the right size. Like it had a bar. It didn't have
I
a game room.
assume a different quality standard.
Oh yeah, but it's like what they wanted to do in Gettysburg.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we have like a semi-formal bar. We have a restaurant. We have a gift shop. We have a gym. We have a pool. They did not have a game room that we found by accident.
Yeah.
And they had like the big tower of rooms, and then they had like motel style. And we were in a motel area, like the motel side of it,
Yeah.
which was like cool because then there's not like so many people around, but also like where our room was. And at night we didn't know this because it was like, you know, after work hours. But that like Tuesday morning when we woke up from the sound of the traffic because we were like on the outside of like the plan.
Yeah.
And we were like on the edge of the like where the road was. So that kind of sucked.
Yeah.
But we went out to dinner. We got there at like 7:30. We had a really good meal. And they could have like so much like just phoned it in, gave us like a shit meal.
I just realized I didn't eat today yet.
I haven't eaten like dinner yet.
I haven't eaten anything yet.
So
But I will.
got a
I'll
really
make
good
up
meal
for it.
from this restaurant that I can't remember the name of. If I could remember it. From Scratch was the name of this place. Great meal from scratch. Salt Lake City.
That's what
Great
the
job.
guy I work with calls getting late. Like, you get any scratch this weekend? That means getting fucked, I guess.
Getting laid.
Yeah. You're out looking for some scratch, and every time I'm like, I'm leaving. You're asking the wrong guy. But it's just funny that he scratch.
I'm looking. By looking, you mean... I don't know. I can't think of anything.
I was gonna be like, the girls I get, I don't scratch. They
It's
don't
not-
all
they're-
have crabs.
They're not itchy.
Yeah.
So, went out for dinner, went back to the hotel, and went to the bar and had a drink. And it was the night Steelers were on Monday Night Football. I think we played Cleveland, I think.
Yeah,
Cincinnati.
where they
We
eked
won.
out a win that they shouldn't have. Yeah. One of the worst wins I've ever seen in my life. But
So, here's something shitty about Salt Lake City. Their
it was
beer...
a good rhyme.
It was a good rhyme. I realized... That's why I kind of took a pause there, because I realized I said a rhyme, and I kind of wanted that to soak
Maybe
in.
we should save that.
Here's something shitty about Salt Lake
Something
City.
shitty about Salt
In a
Lake
minute,
City.
I'm gonna need a man or woman, sentimental man or woman. So, we were in Salt Lake City. If you get a beer at a bar, it is not allowed by law to be stronger than 5% alcohol.
That is unbelievable.
It is, isn't it?
So never go there ever, is what you're suggesting. I'd be
No, you can get stronger beer.
or go to a speakeasy.
You can get stronger beer if you go to the liquor store.
Yeah.
And apparently at breweries, they're allowed to sell you stronger beers at breweries.
Is it because Salt Lake City's so salty you'll get dehydrated and
It's
drunker
because they're
quicker?
Mormons.
Yeah.
It's
screw
because
that.
they're Mormons. They're trying to like
I think
keep down on a wicked
morons-
lifestyle.
Is what you mean?
You know what? Say that. Their city is clean.
Yeah.
Every city could use a little bit of a Mormon.
Dum da dum dum dum.
Yeah, dum 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 dum. We said that a lot.
That sounds dum da dum dum dum.
So it is really dumb.
So wait, you're a Mormon. There's liquor stores.
Yeah,
You can get hammered at home, but don't do it with other people in a bar,
I guess.
I
so.
guess. Or is it the drinking driving part, I wonder.
I don't know.
That's what a lot of
Honestly,
times, a lot of these things, I'm just, like the...
It doesn't make a lick of sense.
No.
If you had a Bell's 200 ale, you could have it. It's just going to be diluted down. Like, I bought some beers there, and they're like pale ales. They taste stronger than 5%, but they're not.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's so weird. I had a couple good beers in Salt Lake City. They were 5% alcohol. And it was like, what is happening? This does not taste like... This beer would be better if it were a little stronger. I'm not trying to get like fucked up off of 2 beers, but if a beer is supposed to be 7%, that's because the flavor is best at that
Well, that's a
percentage.
beer. Now, it's a bar, but you can still buy a shot.
Yep. You can still buy a shot.
That's just what
You can
it's
still
just-
get a glass of
You
wine.
can just tell, like, people in position to make these
Mhm.
things that just have no clue,
I
You know,
blame
they-
Mitt Romney.
Yeah, I'm just...
So, we had a beer there, and then went back to our room. Nice bar. Dude, they had a breakfast buffet. Like, most hotels you go to that have, like, a breakfast buffet, it's pretty much included in your hotel
Yeah.
stay. They wanted $25 a person for the breakfast.
I just go eat out. I mean, unless it's a bomb
Exactly.
breakfast. I'm gonna get
That's
breakfast.
what that's what we did, but, like, for $50,
Yeah, I'll
dude,
just...
that's really expensive.
Breakfast is like one of the cheaper stuff to... Oh, well,
Pretty
your
much it
standard
is.
breakfast.
Yeah.
Eggs, biscuits, bacon.
Yeah, pretty much everything you're gonna eat for breakfast is cheap food. But yeah, like I thought that was like super pricey. I didn't go back the next morning to see like what I missed out on. But I was like, dude, that's expensive. And basically, we left there in the morning, went to the airport, dropped off the rental car, picked up the RV. RV was in like economy parking. So we went there. The dude just said like, I left the keys in it. There's a hide a key under the bumper. Got in the RV and drove through the airport in an RV with Brooke driving the rental car behind me. And let me tell you, when the first time you get behind the wheel of an RV, ideally it's not at an airport
True. That would...
because those things are monsters.
Yeah,
it was like it was a 24-foot.
A ton of
It was an
traffic and...
E350. So it's a big vehicle. 24 feet long. The steering is like as sloppy as any. It's like steering.
Is it
my
diesel or
lawnmower.
regular gas?
Regular gas.
Yeah, probably just a 5 liter, or no,
You know what?
5.7 or 5.8. I think it. I forget.
I don't know
trying to
how
remember.
big of an engine it is. I know it's an E350. You can look it up and
Yeah.
insert that in right now. I did not look. I did not lift up the
Yeah.
hood. But basically, driving that thing sucked. It sucked. It catches every gust of wind that blows across
Rocking
the road.
around. And,
Dude, I was white knuckle driving. It's a 4-hour, 40-minute drive from Salt Lake City to Yellowstone. White knuckles the whole time.
Every time-
and
this-
it's straight.
this whole time, I'm thinking of. Anytime I hear the word RV, I always think of Spaceballs, the movie, because in Star Wars, Han Solo and Chewbacca were in the Millennium Falcon, but in Spaceballs, John Candy was the giant dog that replaced.
Yeah, Chewbacca.
And I don't know who the other guy was, but they were in like an RV going through space. You know, it just had space wings and engines on it. And that's what I'm picturing right now is you and Brooke flying through space in the RV.
I can assure you,
Yeah.
we weren't moving fast enough. We were nowhere near warp speed. So, like, basically,
Wimp
speed limit on some of those, like, most of the roads are like 80 miles an hour. You're not sniffing 80 miles an hour. And I'm trying.
You're doing like 48.
I'm trying
miles
to
per hour.
move. Best I could do is like 75, 78, and the difference between like 75 and
your
80 for a
gas
lot of
gauge
that,
meters just
you
dropping.
watch it, dude.
Yeah.
The difference between like a lot of it, I can maybe go 73 at 2,500 RPM. If I go up to like 76, I'm up to 4,000 RPM.
Yeah. That's
So,
where
like,
the wind just becomes this.
It's not worth it for me
I
to
mean,
go.
they're probably 60s, really like fuel efficient wise.
Yeah.
I bet 55 is
Yeah.
probably about what you'd want to drive.
But also, I am trying to get there.
Yeah, I know.
So like, you do want to drive with like
It is
some
just
speed,
like-
and I'm not trying to piss everybody off around me.
No.
So I'm trying to keep up with traffic, but also like, dude, I can't move fast. It was not fun to drive on the highway. Once we got to Yellowstone, like the roads there, like you're not really going that fast. So like, once you got there, it's not bad. The roads are windy, but it's not like speed isn't an issue. This thing you
No.
can't do is speed.
No.
You can steer.
Or take turns good. You're just...
Oh yeah, Brooke didn't drive the RV at all. Is that what you mean?
No,
you mean,
I'm just saying. In general.
managing turns. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like between.
I
the
meant
misses.
avoid the winding road if possible.
Yeah, she could like. I'm not trying to talk shit on Brooke like she can't drive, but like it's
drives
one of those
better than
things.
me.
Like, what's up?
She probably drives better than me.
Oh, like I'm sure she would have done fine, but like it sucks a lot of fun out of like the experience driving it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the drive is nice, but it would like just wasn't worth it to like have.
Well, at least
anybody
you
else
don't have the
driving.
kids in the back. Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Yeah.
Fucking jumping around and breaking shit.
But I could have locked him in the bathroom in the back. One thing nice is I was
Just
able to...
in the airport bathroom.
Yeah, they would have been stuck there. I would have like just left him at somebody's house.
We're on vacation, kids. Go play over there. Then you just leave and go enjoy yourselves for a week.
Like a pull Joe Dirt.
Yeah.
Leave him at the Grand Canyon. Have you been watching how much skin I've been picking off the back of my foot?
I've been picking off my finger.
So Yellowstone was off. We stayed at a campground, and we got there. I don't know what time it was. Doesn't matter. We went to Yellowstone. The first day we got there, we drove into the park. Basically, like 30 minutes for us to drive around because like it basically closes at dusk. We got there like before dusk, so we drove in, saw a buffalo, and went to a hot spring, and then basically at that point we turned around and went back out. And I think I don't remember what we ate. If we ate anywhere that night.
Eat any buffalo? They sell buffalo
Yeah,
burgers.
What did
or
I
anything?
have? I had a bison short rib. It was fire,
Yeah.
dude. It was so good.
They could just say it is too, and
we?
you'd be like, "Oh yeah, that tastes like buffalo for sure." You know, here it's just a horse.
Yeah, they could have not have been buffalo. But I did have a buffalo. It was buffalo short rib with a gravy that was so good, and mashed potatoes and broccoli.
Dude, isn't great because I'm fucking hungry now.
Dude,
and
it
after
was
the game,
so
I'm gonna.
good. It was so good. It was one of the most like short rib is I think one of the best pieces of meat When
Yeah,
it's like slow cooked or whatever, however they do it, I didn't expect it to be as good as it was. I expected like we ate at a restaurant in like West Yellowstone, the town, and I thought like this is gonna be like touristy, like trash food. And then I got my meal and I was like, okay, that's the best meal I've had.
Maybe they take it serious there, and maybe it's just competition. Like maybe they actually care.
Yeah, but they
Maybe
wouldn't
just
have in
in general, just in the whole like Yellowstone, and what else do they have around there? Like we take our fucking food serious.
I mean, they wouldn't need to,
Yeah.
because it's only like it's a small little town. Like it's a small town. You're getting millions of visitors. You could just serve shit food, and no matter what, people just don't have options.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to eat. They might as well eat your overpriced chicken fingers. But that was not the case. This was like, all right. I can't remember what they called their restaurant, but dude, I got a good meal there.
Commercial break!
I see many a man's attending this fine congregation. I also smell many an unpleasant, nay, downright vile and brutish odor of rank balls. That's right, my fellow followers of cleanliness. Even right now, in this very room, the evils of suspect sanitation has made its presence well known. But fear not, for I am here to tell you that there is hope. Oh yes, I'm here to tell you that the path towards nutsack salvation begins right here, right now. For I offer to all of those in need my testimony that is Testiments, the one and only chewable breath mint that is chemically engineered to freshen breath and your lower extremities as well. Wow. Now, I know that you're asking yourselves, how can a breath mint freshen your breath and your testicle pouch at the same time? Well, I could lecture on and on about the science behind Testiment's chemically engineered ability to absorb through your urinary tract system directly into your gooch. And yes, I could preach about its miraculous ability to rid of one's undeniably disgusting crotch rot. But instead, I shall simply state that I have so much faith in our product that after you try it just one time, you'll be using it and singing its praises every single day after. Because nobody wants to suffer through the eternal judgment of smelling like a laundry bin filled with jock straps. So don't just sit there shamefully in your own pew. Go get rid of that sour, sweaty stench of neglected scrotum dangling between your very thighs. And keep your testicles cool and fresh with Testiments. 'Cause they're effective, they're cheap, and best of all, they're an aphrodisiac for your sack.
Commercial break!
What else did we do? We saw all like the big sites. One thing that kind of sucked was one of like the really cool like hot springs that's like got all the colors in it. It's called Grant Prismatic. You've seen it on like postcards.
Yeah, I'm sure on calendars and stuff, probably.
It's super cool. When we went, it was very cold, and the cold and the hot springs don't really like mix. So we went to this like one of the coolest things there was to see, and you couldn't even see it because of all the fog.
Just because from the hot springs,
Yeah,
just
because the cold air and the hot spring like just makes mist, and you can't see like what there was. We were
That's
there.
what I wonder. It's like, the hot spring. It's like, the water's just 80 degrees, but it's just when it's 30, that feels hot.
It's like 200
yeah,
something.
I know. It's pretty fucking...
very warm.
Yeah.
Very toasty. So, while we were there, though, when you go to Yellowstone, there's, like, boardwalks you have to walk on to see the things, because the area around it is, like, volcanic, like, shale.
Yeah, isn't there a lot... I figured there was a lot of sulfur and shit coming up through the water.
Yeah. A lot of smells.
Shit you just don't want on your clothes or.
Yeah. So you have to basically like stay on the walkways when you're at like the tourist areas.
And there's a
But
lot
you
of
see
bacteria, like extremophiles in that shit too.
Yeah.
It can't be that poisonous because you'll be breathing it in.
Yeah.
But maybe in large doses. Anyway.
Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, you're 100% right about that. They say like don't walk onto this stuff because it could break through. But there's buffalo walking on it all the time. Yeah. And they're like
buffalo,
pretty heavy. Guy on a buffalo.
You guys sent me a picture of the buffalo from there, and that's all. Now every time Buffalo, even when I hear Buffalo Bills, the football team, from that fucking video, like guy on a buffalo. That was a legit movie, I guess. I tried to watch it,
I've
but
never seen
it's
the movie.
just
I just
terrible.
know the video.
But it is a guy riding a albino buffalo around, and it's comical.
So,
maybe it wasn't albino.
We were at like that one big like tourist area, and there's buffalo like shit, kind of everywhere. And I'm in no way a mushroom expert, but I do like to look for wild mushrooms. I've never once found a psychedelic mushroom. I think I kind of know what I'm looking for.
I think I'm kind of.
I'd never found one. I just know for sure like ones I can eat, and that's it. Like honestly, I'm not.
If it's off buffalo shit, it's got to be edible.
No, that's where the psychedelic ones are.
Yeah, I know.
And I found one growing out of a buffalo shit, but it was at the edge of like a boardwalk. It was like 4 steps out into the volcanic shale, and I saw it, and I was pretty sure that was a psychedelic mushroom. And then I like kept walking, and I see like little clumps of more of them growing out of turds. And then as I'm walking, there's some park rangers, and I asked the park ranger, "Hey, those mushrooms that are growing out of buffalo turds, are those psychedelic mushrooms?" They were like, "Yeah." I said,
You say, "What's that over there in the sky?"
Yeah. "What's that distraction I see?"
Yeah.
I said, "Just so you know, there's like some growing right off the trail if you want to take them." And he's like, "What, to like start a side hustle?" I was like, "No, like because if somebody sees it, they're gonna walk off the boardwalk to pick it.
Yeah.
Like maybe just to protect
Like you, maybe?
I wasn't gonna.
I would have thought about it.
Oh yeah, I thought about it, but I wasn't gonna do it
as long as the Rangers weren't there.
And they weren't. I said, it just like it's right there, and if somebody knew what they were looking for and they saw it, well, like it's kind of tempting to passerbys to pick these up." And the kid said like, "Oh, dude, if we stopped and pick up all the psychedelic mushrooms, we would never do anything else." He says there's millions of them.
Cool.
They just grow in the poop. I said, "Oh, okay."
Next time.
So from that point on, I was on the search.
Yeah, go there first, and then go to Vegas.
Yeah.
Stockpile.
So from that point on, I was on the search.
Yeah.
But I didn't find any other ones besides in that spot. And it must have just been because like the ground was warm and it was moist all around it.
Maybe all that fog and that time of year.
Yeah.
Mushrooms, I do know, are just...
They are kind of temperamental.
Yeah, they're picky livers, I guess.
But I did find my first psychedelic mushrooms. As a guy who tries to be an outdoor cat, I was proud of myself for that.
If I go there, now that I know that, if I'm with you, like we're gonna get at least one.
Oh yeah,
try.
We
just have to.
There's other spots where you could go.
What a
and
Yellowstone. Of course, maybe the wild ones, maybe they're weak. You might need 30 of them. Maybe it's just a
it don't matter.
Or like, maybe they don't fuck around.
There's like 10 in a shit.
Yeah,
and there's a billion shit.
And you can just rinse them off in that boiling hot water at the Old Faithful.
Yeah,
clean the shit off. Eat some microbes. It might be more psychedelic than a shroom.
It's definitely
or poisonous.
So we didn't see a ton of buffalo there. Like we saw some buffalo there, and we saw some elk, but it wasn't like I didn't see crazy amounts of animals. And
no wolves or grizzly bear. The cool shit.
No bears.
I mean, elk and buffalo are cool.
They are cool, but I didn't see any buffalo.
Predators are always cool.
Sorry. Yeah,
I want to see a mountain lion.
I didn't see any bear. I didn't see any cats. I didn't see anything like
badgers. Do they live?
No, I mean they do have them, but I didn't see them.
Or what are wolverines? Are those even like a North American?
Yeah.
They have to be, right?
I think they have them there. I didn't see them.
I seen you guys sent me a picture of the hungry hippos at you guys went to arcade or something.
Yeah.
So what? You're designed to sit on these things.
Yeah.
So they're like giant rideable hungry hippos.
Yeah.
Arcade game. That was funny. I just saw that picture.
I didn't realize Brooke sent you a picture.
Yeah,
of
I was a
that.
little jealous. I'm like, that could be fun.
That was in Salt Lake City. What time is it?
I don't know. I don't got my phone.
Dude, we gotta leave for hockey.
we gotta
very soon.
Yeah,
Dude, I gotta get this piece of skin cut off my
wrap
foot.
this thing up.
Well, basically, okay, so that was Yellowstone. We went back to Salt Lake City after that, and went to a ton of fun centers and mini golf places. Played a ton of mini golf. Played a lot of air hockey.
Standard
Yeah.
vacation fare.
Yeah.
That's cool.
One thing I got to do at Salt Lake City, for the lack of alcohol they had, I did get sushi and drank a large sake all by myself.
We went to
Sake.
that Antelope Island.
You got to get closer.
We went to that Antelope Island.
Yes. It's a state park in Salt Lake City. It was a pretty big park, and it was covered in it had a ton of buffalo. And they
More
didn't have any
shrooms?
turds. No, I'm telling you, I looked through the turds.
Yeah. It probably was like a time of year thing. Like, if you save out that mist.
All right. End of vacation conversation.
Sweet.
Cue beer review song.
Beer review! Beer review! Beer review! Beer review!
Yeah. Drink some fucking beers.
I think this is I don't think it's a twist off. I
No.
think we have to go between we have one beer opener up here.
Yeah, I can't get it.
That wasn't super satisfying of an open.
No, I botched this.
You really did wow.
It's fucking tricky to...
It's not that hard.
That's what she said. There we go. There, you do it justice.
All right, a lot of dead radio there. You ready? You hear that?
Yeah.
That one seemed okay. So, needless to say, this beer comes in a bottle.
Yeah.
It is from Three Floyds Brewing, who I feel like we've talked a lot about them. Levon's drinking from the bottle.
So is it called Munsterfest?
I haven't even looked at it yet. I mean, I have looked at it.
I thought that was two A's, like Onsterfest, and then I realized, no, that's an M.
I think it's Munsterfest.
Or Munster.
There's no umlauts.
What's the cheese? Is it pronounced Munster cheese or Munster cheese?
I always say Munster, but I could be 100. I could be wrong.
I see
don't
it's
know. I say
German,
Munster.
so, who knows?
So, the bottle's pretty busy. It's like a
This is a
like
badass
a robotic
label.
warlock, I guess.
I think it's like a robotic Godzilla.
Yeah, it looks like Mecha Godzilla versus some kind of like robotic warlock looking thing in a
Yeah.
city.
They're like Transformer versions of Godzilla, and I think that might be a He-Man bad guy. Because that almost looks like a Skeletor's... Something I remember seeing on Skeletor. I don't know. He-Man was cut before my time when I was a kid.
Okay.
But-
On the left-hand side of the label, it says S East Not Normal. And then on the right-hand side, it says,
normal.
It's not normal. Oktoberfest-style lager from Three Floyds Brewing.
Also, the S is nicht normal. There's no way that's German spelling. They just spelled it so it sounds German when you say it.
No, that's German. I don't know what the word for normal is in German.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
But
it's funny.
It is not. It's
funny,
right.
but I don't know if that's
I took
accurate.
German in high school, but I really didn't pay attention.
Did you seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know if you're fucking with me. German's the coolest sounding language when they talk. Especially when they're all angry and snarking.
It's weird that that's like an option.
Yeah.
It was like French, Spanish, and German. Why?
I just love that, their road signs, when you see pictures over on the Autobahn, and you're driving 100 miles per hour, a sign that says Taco Bell's like a paragraph in German.
Ein Bell und
Ein Bell
Die-
Taco Flugen Gragen Klad Jäger.
Taco Schelsen.
Yeah.
Ein
Beef,
Spices.
beef
Spices.
Flugen and Salsa Schwegen.
Supremen Rappende Crunch.
People were like, how did Hitler rile all these people up to do all that stuff? You start yelling those things, it cheers you up. They need a German Steelers fan at the games with a megaphone to just, to pump the crowd up in a German way, and you'll have the...
like a polka band.
Yeah.
Because they do have like the Steelers polka.
Do they? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, don't they?
I'm sure. There's Steelers everywhere.
Isn't that a thing? I can't remember it, but like I remember when they were going on their playoff runs when I was in high school.
Yeah.
I remember like every morning in the bus, you'd have to listen to this. Like they played the stupid Steelers songs. Here we go, Pittsburgh. Yeah, I know the Steeler polka is a thing.
I'm sure.
Not important.
No.
Munsterfest, a Marzen-style fest beer brewed with the finest German malted barley, aromatic Bavarian noble hops, and traditional lager yeast. This rich malty lager is one of the few that remain true to the tradition of fest beers, originally brewed to honor the marriage of Prince Ludwig in 1810. We hope you enjoy this fall offering. Prosit. Prosit? Is that how you say it?
I have no idea.
I thought it was like Probst, like like the guy from Survivor.
I don't know what any of that is. I don't even know what you're referencing.
You know Survivor? You ever watched
No.
Survivor?
No.
Never?
Never.
You didn't watch any of Survivor, even from the beginning?
No, I never watched a full episode. I've seen parts,
Wow.
like scenes of here, there. I never sounded interesting at all.
Yeah, interesting. I remember watching Survivor and Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and thinking like
I watched
was
Who
like-
Wants to Be a Millionaire.
that was like
That-
peak TV shows.
That was pretty good.
Brooke still watches. We haven't talked about this beer at all. Brooke still watches Big Brother.
Never
she-
watched that.
I've tried to watch it because it's something like Brooke likes, so I figured I should kind of take an interest in it. It just like for how smart Brooke is and how much I respect her opinion on so much stuff, but I just don't see what she sees in this.
We all have our guilty
I
pleasures.
know, and I asked Brooke before, is Big Brother your guilty pleasure? And she says no, because I have no guilt over it. I don't
That's
get it
so-
though.
yeah,
I don't get it.
know.
Like the whole, all of that reality TV stuff where you're just like pitting people against each other and like causing drama and stuff.
If I'm watching them kind of shows, I just like the really stupid, get to the point shit. I like watching the guys that just get stung by hornets and like super painful bugs. I like jackass style stuff. You know, this big wind up to watch a reality show version of a popularity contest. That stuff just whatever.
Yeah.
I don't care. I already went through high school. You know, it's the same thing.
It's funny to see Brooke, who nothing about her screams reality show like person, and she
No.
found one that's like kind of the silliest one. Also, her mom really liked it. That was something like her mom and her used to watch all the time. They were both Big Brother nerds.
My older brother Todd, this is when we lived in Yellow Dog, you know, in the mid-late 90s. He was a big-time jock in high school, you know, young, party animals, all that shit. And it was just, he was the last person you'd expect that he watched one of them daytime women's drama shows on TV.
So you're talking about soap operas,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. He
Yeah.
got, like, lulled into
General
that.
Hospital, as the
Yeah.
world turns.
Yeah, as the world
Days
turns.
of Our Lives.
I think it might have been Days of Our Lives. Like, the one you would have never expect
Yeah.
a high school jock kid to do.
That's
But it
something
just-
else I don't understand.
No, and it was just hilarious.
If I go on break at work, which I like never do, and if I go there like late enough, like I think 12 o'clock starts like soap operas or something, and if I go there late enough, I'll see it. And I always like the way they're filmed looks so different. You know what I mean?
They almost look like they use a different lens. Like,
Yeah.
literally, the screen quality and stuff.
It's just different. I don't like.
Yeah.
I don't know why it is or
It's
how it
something
works.
between a movie and TV show. I don't know.
No.
I don't want to.
They sell those magazines about them in the checkout line. Like, oh, this is what happened this week on various soap operas. Like, how is this still a thing?
I figure what might happen is, like, maybe what happened to Todd is I'm sure there was probably just some unbelievably hot
Yeah.
chick in it. You know, what clothes is she wearing in this
Yeah.
episode? And before you know it, you're just getting...
You're invested in the characters.
Yeah, and then 4 months later, you're like, what the fuck am I doing with my
I've wasted
life?
so much time.
Yeah. I just wanted to see Megan in a tube top and a short skirt and in one episode. And I'll tell you what, that kind of happened to me with Friends. That was kind of my guilty pleasure show. The girls were hot. Mm-hmm. You know, and it just turned into, and I'm like, it's kind of funny. It had its moments. Like, the characters were all super annoying, but I wasn't, like, religiously, but I would watch it when it was on. Then after a while, I'm like, what am I doing?
I would watch, like, no, I wouldn't watch Friends, but I've seen it, like, enough times that I do get the appeal of it. Like, it's mildly funny. It is, like, it's more than mildly funny. It's just not my brand.
I specifically remember what pulled me into it was, because it's always like, well, which one's the hottest? And usually Jennifer Aniston's always leading. Generally, it seems like Jennifer Aniston, the brunette chick, and then that blonde, whatever, Phoebe.
Yeah.
Because her character's just super annoying in the show. And she's hot, but I thought wasn't up to their level until there was a Halloween episode. And yeah, that Phoebe or Phoebe or whatever, she was dressed as like a slutty Wonder Woman. And it was very nice. And then I'm like, oh, I gotta...
That's the underdog
I kept
pick.
watching, just hoping like one episode there was a reason that she would dress even sluttier and skimpier than that. And yeah.
Didn't happen. Yeah.
Then after a while, just like, this ain't worth it.
You gave up on the
yeah,
dream.
And I'm like, then Jackass and other things took over.
Yeah. I never got into Friends. I get the appeal of it. It's like, I don't know.
It had its moments.
Yeah.
It's. I mean, that's way more watchable than any stupid
Any
soap
opera.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So what do we think of this beer? It's a hair malty. Like, obviously,
Yeah,
Oktoberfests are
it's
malty.
it's good. I don't think it's as good as the Oktoberfest I had recently, but it's still good. It's still an Oktoberfest,
Yeah.
and the fucking
label's
artwork's really cool.
That Three Floyds makes cool artwork, and I feel like I've had another beer of theirs where I kind of thought, like, this is a little bit too, like, sweet.
Yeah.
And I feel like this one's just a little bit too sweet.
Maybe
Even
a
for an
hair.
Oktoberfest, which usually do, like, err on the side of being sweet. It's just a little bit too sweet.
course.
But not bad.
I didn't look at the. I'm trying to.
I didn't see an alcohol percentage on it.
Yeah. Now, if this is, what if this is like?
My guess is this is like 6%, 5.5%.
Yeah, I'm thinking, 5, 6. That's about what they are. If this is like 9% or something, well then, yikes.
I would say it's definitely not.
No.
It's definitely not a high octane beer.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll give it a 3. It's middle of the pack. It's good.
Mm.
I don't think much to write home about.
Yeah,
but
I'll give it an
it's-
80% or 8 star. What do? I do out of 10. 8 out of 10. I want to say 8 out of 10. I don't see a percentage on it, which is an odd thing to like not tell you.
No.
They don't give you really any information
Yeah,
about
that is
like.
kind of silly. I thought they legally were supposed to. Like, all
I don't know.
beers.
I guess
Apparently
I
not.
guess kind of not.
Well, they probably put, if it comes in like a box, they put it, on the outside of the box, or it might say on a 6-pack container for it.
Liberty's gonna send you a box.
Okay. I know that's from a commercial, of course.
Liberty Medical.
Yeah.
Wilford Brimley.
I'm thinking, what's the Liberty Bibberty? Oh, I'm thinking of the,
That's
That's-
the Liberty Mutual
yeah, I'm
Insurance.
thinking of that.
This
I don't
is
know
the,
what you're
This is
talking
the old
about.
diabetes commercials with the guy on the horse. Hi, I'm Wilford Brimley.
I don't know. I
You
can't.
do know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'd have to,
But he's always like,
I need to see a
yo,
reminder.
if you have diabetes, he says diabetes. He's all
course.
over the internet. He's like a meme.
Oh, that guy. Oh, the diabetes guy. Okay.
Yeah.
That's all you need to say. That's all.
Didn't I say that already?
Oh.
I don't know. Whatever. Wilford Brimley, and he'd say, Liberty's gonna send you a box.
I draw a box. Fix your
They made fun
diabetes.
of it on 102.5 too.
Yeah.
Like basically everybody in the world has made fun of the guy.
Literally the one guy on earth that can't pronounce diabetes.
Diabetes. I don't know why. Like, why does he become diabetes?
Or are we all doing it wrong and he's right? Who knows?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Think how many more people would have had their lives saved if he would have said diabetes instead of diabetes.
People are
No, I'm
spelling
sorry.
it on
I have
Google.
diabetes. He's worried about people with diabetes. I don't need to call Liberty Medical.
Beat us and die. All right, we can wrap this mofo up. I'm
Okay.
gonna go out with my rock band plugs.
Oh, good.
So I've been going through them YouTube videos I made with all these plugs and just going back in the order of the original plugs from seasons many moons ago. So here's a song from that late 80s, early 90s band Saigon Kick that I'm always a big fan of. From back in like 92 or something, 93-ish. Yeah, cool band that I like, and that's all that matters. Here's them. Alright, that was Higher Ground from Saigon Kick. I'm going to go into a thrash song here from my awesome favorite band, Testament. I would propose, if there was a fifth of the original Big Four of thrash, I think this band would probably be it. Because they're definitely up there in quality of Megadeth and Metallica. And this song is Souls of Black off the Souls of Black album from Testament. guys know how to do it. And this last song is Crawlin' Skin from the band Blackwater Fever. They're like an Australian blues rock band.
I like Blackwater Fever.
Yeah, this song is off their album Sweet Misery. And this is how they sound. Blackwater Fever. Cool band. Cool songs.
Yeah, they are a cool band.
Cool episode.
Did we talk about our that band that opened for
Elder?
Yes.
I don't know. I doubt it.
Lord Buffalo?
Yeah.
Not to be confused with King Buffalo.
No. There's a lot of Buffalo stuff.
It's kind of like, dude, Lord and King, guys.
Black, too. A lot of bands start black this, black that, black, because Black Sabbath.
Yeah, black's a great prefix to a band. And then add something after it. But yeah, that band was sick. I would love to see them again. They were called Lord Buffalo. They were just the opening act of a 3-act show.
They'll come back in a few years, and all the order they'll be headlining.
Yeah.
King Buffalo will be opening.
King Buffalo's opening or playing Thunderbird again.
Yeah, I've just learned. I assume they're going to be around twice a year minimum.
Yeah,
that's kind of their thing.
I didn't go the last time, and I would like to go to this one, especially because that Thunderbird Cafe or music hall.
I'll just wait till then and see. More than likely, I will.
Yeah,
well, you don't need to buy tickets advance for that. Just wait to the week. They ain't going to sell out. If they do, you'll just get it.
Then you missed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great place. I'm excited to see another show there at some point.
Yeah, I like that venue.
Next time I'm there, I'm sure I'll have a kid and I'll have to figure things out about
that's what parents are for.
That's true.
You just set the basket on the porch, knock, get in your car, and go to the gig.
Yeah.
They'll figure it out. You don't got to leave them a note.
Sage advice.
They'll know what's going on.
Next time I need parenting advice, I'm definitely asking you.
Imagine if babies really did come from a stork delivering them.
Think how many dead
Tell you what,
babies
the population would be way down.
Way low, yeah. Way less traffic.
You're right now.
Way more traffic because there's always going to be like babies on the middle of the road.
We hear thump. Oh, another baby fell out of the air and hit your roof.
So much damage to my car from all the babies falling out of the sky.
Just fetus shrapnel all
over the road. And how is the stork supposed to attach a parachute?
And then where does the stork get the babies from? It is a stork bringing a baby. Well, there's some in between.
This is really dumb. This is a really dumb thing to know a little bit about. I know I'm going to be like, I'm going to tell you a little bit about this, but I know I'm not 100% right.
I'm excited.
Somewhere in like Spain or France or something, like this is back in like I have no idea when, but the storks were like migratory birds, and they would come like through the area like every 9 months or so. So around the time like the storks leave and come back, there would be like the influx of babies, just because like that's just kind of like the way it worked. Like,
well, it was just because the weather. Is it like nicer weather? People humped more.
I kind of think so. It's one of those
more
kind
party
of deals.
season.
Like, there was a correlation between the what?
I was gonna say maybe it was alcohol was made around based on the seasons. Of course, alcohol sits around for a while.
Yeah,
I was just trying to tie.
There's some kind of correlation between like the stork migration and the baby booms every year. So somehow that became like the storks bring babies, and
that's silly.
Yeah, I don't know how true it is. Like I know there's a little bit of meat to this, but I don't know how much.
This is why I always come back to. I really, really, really hope the multi-universe theory is what it is. That there's a reality of everything that we think. I mean, as storks bringing babies has been thought of 1 million times. So there's probably 1 million universes where storks do this. And that would be hilarious.
Yeah, and there would be one where it's just a cacophony of babies hitting your windshield.
And in that universe, that makes 1,000,000% sense. And us humping to make babies is just insane to them. They're like, what?
Then I'm going to envision a universe where the roads are made out of Nerf.
Yeah.
So it's not so bad for the babies. Maybe that's why they call them bouncing baby boys. Because when the storks drop them, the boys bounce a little farther. Oh, we got a bouncing baby boy.
Jeez.
Because the girls just splat.
Their bones are weaker.
Oh boy.
This is a great
I
way
don't know,
to.
is that,
That's
I
a
don't
great
think
way
it's
to
dark
end an
and it doesn't
episode.
happen. It's not real dark because it's not a real thing.
All right, that's probably a good way to end this.
Yeah.
Get out.
All right.
So, eat shit and die.
Oopie doopie.
Till next time. That's it. That's all we needed.
That's some tasty cannoli.